A monkey-tailed boy named Goku is found by an old martial arts master who decides to raise him as his grandson. One day Goku meets a girl named Bulma, and together they go on a quest to retrieve the 7 Dragon Balls, mythical objects that can summon an ancient dragon named Shenlong, who will grant its beholder a single wish before dispersing its essence between the Dragon Balls and scattering across the globe again. Along the way, Goku and Bulma meet and befriend a plethora of martial artists, most of which end up becoming recurring characters later in the series. Goku undergoes rigorous training under Master Roshi in order to fight in the world's martial arts tournament, a tournament in which the strongest fighters in the world compete. Outside the tournament, Goku faces several villains, including the powerful warlord DBZ.mov from the planet Namek. Goku defeats him, but must inevitably face DBZ.mov's son, Piccolo, in order to save the world. Predictably, Piccolo is defeated, and like most other enemies of Goku, and because of the character's popularity, he becomes one of the main characters later on in the series. The film Dragon Ball Evolution summarizes the events of Dragon Ball Z up until the Piccolo saga. Unlike the manga, Evolution portrays Goku as a young high school student and martial artist whose adventure begins soon after Piccolo fatally cripples Goku's grandfather in his attempt to acquire the Dragon Ball, which is in Goku's possession. As for the accuracy of the film's portrayal of Goku, Justin Chatwin, the actor, epitomizes its inaccuracy. He is much older than his illustrated counterpart, sports a more contained hairstyle, and is Caucasian. In fact, most other characters in the film, with the exception of Master Roshi, played by Chow Yun-fat, are ethnically inaccurate. Of course, neither do the actors resemble any of their characters except for Piccolo, thanks to hours of makeup prior to filming. Also, DBZ.mov from the manga is completely dropped. Instead, Piccolo is portrayed as the 2,000-year-old Namekian warlord bent on getting his revenge. Despite being primarily shot in Mexico City, the film adapts some of the futuristic cities and flying vehicles used in the manga, thanks to the use of special effects. However, the anthropomorphic creatures and talking animals, such as the characters Turtle, Oolong, and Puar, were not included in any CG renderings. The anime and television depictions of the manga are fairly accurate. Style of illustration remains the same. The scenes are epic, and sequences and dialogues and story progressions are almost identical, except for the extended sequences, which are intended to fulfill television airtime and to dramatize the series' theme of struggle.
俺には関係ないことだ。この世じゃ強さが全て。強い者が上に立ち、みんなを従え。俺はあのフリーザの底知れぬ強さを知っている。今の俺ではとてもあいつにはかなわない。だが見てろよ。俺たちサイヤ人には戦闘民族の血が流れているんだ。だから戦えば戦うほど強くなる。俺はもっともっと強くなってみせる。そしていつの日かフリーザにとって代わりこの大宇宙を支配する。俺にはその力がある。
The series shifts from a heartwarming story into a more action-oriented piece where the protagonists go through an unending cycle of fighting, winning and losing, gaining valuable experience, then returning to the fight. As the series progresses, the heroes continue this cycle by using the Dragon Balls to achieve life after death, while continuing their ongoing battles with the dead heroes who continue to learn lessons as they defeat their challengers. The series also follows the idea that if someone is constantly striving to be the best, they will most certainly be able to reach their goals.
ある時俺は自分の限界に気がついた。これではカカロットを超えることができる。そして自分への怒りで突然目覚めたんだ。俺の中のスーパーサイヤ人がな。
In this regard, the theme of victory is achieved, which also foreshadows future battles with increasingly powerful opponents, which leads to this next segment, where Vegeta is fighting a much stronger female opponent. Often, victory and friendship takes place simultaneously. Friendship fulfills the intervals between each fight, and thematically, Dragon Ball Z adheres to this recurring cycle, which has become or which becomes progressively simplified. Story outcomes in later serializations are very predictable in this sense. The sequence is simple but exciting. Repetition of frames, rapid display of sequences, sudden frame changes, and illustrative angles and close-ups are all part of the manga translating onto the anime.